What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero, and I'm back at you guys with another bang. So in today's video, I got an interesting topic for you guys. As we all know, Mikal Bridges did actually score 45 points 2 days ago. Now, he went crazy on the Miami Heat. And my question for you guys, and the question we will be tackling in this video is, can he sustain that type of production? Can he, elevate and be an all-star? So, with that being said, this video will be similar to my star bench cut videos where I do the eye test so we can actually look and see how he really made his money in this 45-point game. So we will be reacting to some highlights. And then after that, I will take a look at his stats so we can get more in depth, see how many free throws he actually hit, things of that nature. And then after that, I'll just give my thoughts. And speaking of star bench cuts, what players would y'all like to see next in the next upcoming star bench cut? I want to make one this weekend, so y'all got to tell me. Get down in them comments below and tell me who y'all want to see in the next episode of star bench cut. But one thing before we start this video, shout out to a new subscriber. His name is Nicholas Tucker. Welcome to the Drip God Gang. And let's keep it moving. Alright, so we have switched over, and just so you guys know, I actually never watched these highlights because I wanted to specifically make a video on this topic. So I haven't seen the highlights yet, just so you guys know. And I know it's 2 days late, but it is what it is. We got an interesting video. We making this into some great quality content, so fuck it. Stay tuned, man. But hey, let's take a look at these highlights. Let's get it.
Handling drills, our 2-ball drill.
The D-cone is the perfect complement.
We have everything you need, from ball handling gloves, bump pads, shooting eggs, and cones. Go to ballhawkgloves.com.
You keep working with these gloves until you can do that drill, until you can handle the ball the right way.
Johnson back in, he's got the height advantage on Vincent. Into the hands of Dinwiddie, has a catch with Bridges, one-on-one with Butler. Bridges makes his move and floats it in.
A nice move. So I'm gonna pause it already. So one thing I noticed is that he just went one-on-one with a pretty good defender and Jimmy Butler. And let's keep it real. Usually we don't see Mikal Bridges really go one-on-one with players, especially when he was on the Suns. We didn't really see that. We seen more of a catch-and-shoot style of player, so that's interesting.
First questions from me about wingspan.
We have new, fresh wingspans. Bridges on a kick. Johnson got a three.
Nice skill pass.
Miami doesn't turn the ball over very often. They play at a slower pace.
Bridges, nice find.
Nice bounce pass.
Simmons on the finish. Feed it to Simmons. Contact. Kick it out. Bridges, who has a 7'1" wingspan, connects for three. Robinson is the rookie out of Fresno State. He's very long with a 7'4" wingspan. Bridges sizing up Strus to pull up top. Buries it.
They've got guys that are streaky and can fill it up if they start seeing it go through.
Bridges on a fade. Oh, he's feeling it.
He killing them with the mid-range.
Mikal Bridges. Get into it. Bridges gets around the defender and is still fouled.
Okay. Through the traffic. All right.
Three-point play the old-fashioned way. Simmons fakes the handoff to Thomas. Instead, it's Bridges. Bridges. Contact.
Another one through the traffic. Okay.
I didn't know
Through the
with
contact.
the Kenyon Martin Sr. and Kenyon Martin Jr. connection, if you had a special attachment and affinity.
Yeah, good point.
The former net.
Yeah, I like K. Martin. Johnson got a three. Claxton in there playing with those 3 fouls. Bridges 17 in the first half. Lob it up.
Good
Slam it
pass.
down. Claxton with the hammer. 62-57. Miami. Finney Smith. Can't hit the three. Bridges goes upstairs, and he jams it after the offensive rebound. Martin makes a cut to the rim, leans, and no call, as Martin may have hurt his wrist in the process. 5-on-4 right now. Bridges dishes, Claxton flushes.
He's not been shooting the three ball that well this season. Different story here tonight.
He's the high man, 17 points. Bridges got a three.
Good shot.
Hands to Thomas. Off the double. Bridges, ball fake. Takes it
Robot,
in.
easy, pump fake. Got him.
Simmons is going to go deep. Bridges catches, releases. Got it.
That pass was horrible. I gotta point that out. That pass was horrible. It was horrible. They are lucky that they even caught that.
Miami 36-30. Bridges
A
goes to
post
work.
up
Contact
and
no
a flop
call.
too.
And Bridges takes advantage. Easy pass.
That's something you
for
definitely
Bridges.
don't see too often. Post up
Bridges against Butler.
from Bridges
Bridges,
at that.
shake, fake, Bridges.
Fuck! Hey, hold on, man. We gotta pause that because I'm not about to take all this content. If you want to watch the full video, shout out to ZH Highlights. Check out the full video. But fuck, man. Hey, he was kinda cooking JB. He was low-key kinda cooking JB, bruh. Real talk. But hey, man, let's switch over to these stats so we can actually see what he scored, and then I'll just give my thoughts on if I feel like he can sustain this and his future in general. All right, so we all switched over to Basketball Reference. Shout out to them. And as you guys can see, in the 2022-2023 season, Mikal Bridges has averaged 17.6 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 46.8 field goal percentage, 39.6 three-point percentage, 89.4 free throw, and his effective field goal percentage is 53.5. Now, in this game against the Heat, he did average 45 points, as we can see. And the main things that really jumped up, because it wasn't really, it wasn't really just like that he was doing anything different. He just got very hot. He literally was 70% from three. 70, my nigga. 70, boy. 70. So if a dude's shooting 70% from three, you know that they're very hot. So me personally, I don't feel like he could sustain that. But besides that, I do feel like there are some other things that he did in this game specifically, the 45-point game specifically, that he can carry over and that can actually up his points per game and just his overall effectiveness. And that thing specifically is the free throw attempts. As we can see, he did actually have 7 free throw attempts. So with that being said, that shows that he was very aggressive. And when you actually are very aggressive and getting to that free throw line as well, it easily ups your points per game, especially when you're a player who can actually knock down their free throws, which he is, as we've seen in his stats before. So do I feel like he could sustain scoring 45 points per game? Obviously not. But I do feel like he can sustain the points per game that he's scoring out in Brooklyn right now. And that amount is this right here. So in Brooklyn, he's actually scoring 25 points per game as of right now in the 3 games that he has played with Brooklyn. And I feel like he could definitely sustain that. The reason being is because he's more of a focal point on this team. We've seen all of the different nice passes that he was actually doing, man. We've seen that. And I feel like he could definitely, go higher when it comes to that passing. As of right now, he's only averaging 3, but just looking at the passes that he was actually, throwing in those highlights, I feel like he could definitely up that. Rebounds, I feel like they're great as of right now. Definitely pretty solid rebounding regardless. 6 rebounds per game You can't really beat that for a player of his size and position. And, of course, the efficiency is always going to be there. Like I said, the only thing I feel like he can, work on is staying at that free throw line. Stay aggressive. Stay attacking that rim. If you do that, keep this up to where it's at right now. 5 free throws a game. Try to up it to probably 6 or 7, and he's money. He's money. He's going to be averaging 25 points per game easily. But that's my thoughts when it comes to Mikal Bridges. And just, some value that I can give you guys is take advantage of your opportunities. As we can tell right now, Mikal Bridges, he's definitely taking advantage of his opportunity in Brooklyn to be that number one guy. And you got to do the same when it comes to your life. If you have any opportunities to move ahead in a legit and positive way, take advantage of that opportunity. But, hey, without further ado, like the motherfucking video, comment on the motherfucking video. Let me full screen this when I say this. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. Turn on notifications and all that good stuff. And I'm out. Peace.